we will start this flow standing with the feet at about hip width apart. Grab your hips and gently lift your chest up as you find a focal point out ahead. Now slowly lift your heels up and find your balance. You feel your feet waking up, your toes starting to work for you. The core gently engages, and then heels come down. As you interlace your fingers, palms out ahead, face up, just wait for the next inhale and slowly lift the hands to about chest level. Flip them and exhale to stretch straight up. On inhale, lift your heels all the way up and pause. And then exhale, heels down, arms down, and fingers interlace. Let's do that again. So you inhale, palms come up to chest level. Exhale, flip the palms, arms extending up. Inhale and lift the heels all the way up and pause. And then exhale, arms down, heels down. Keep rolling. Inhale, palms come up. Exhale, arms reach. Inhale, heels come up. Use those toes, stretch up. Exhale, slowly, heels down, arms down. Interlace. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, arms extend. Inhale, draw the tail in as the heels come up. Exhale, arms down, heels down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, heels up, so you're getting taller. Exhale, heels down, arms down. One more round, so inhale. Exhale, arms extend up. Inhale, lift and open your sides. Exhale, arms down, heels down. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let's see if we can keep the breath steady. It's nice and slow. Drop chin towards chest. Interlace your fingers and slide your hands around back of the head. Give your head a few rolls from side to side and unwind. And then from the center, keep chin towards chest and release your grip. We'll soften the knees, slouch the shoulders, and then start a nice slow spinal roll down. Moving one vertebra at a time, and all without forcing, just as far as is comfortable, and we'll hang out there. Now as you come down far as is comfortable, you can pedal the knees, or bend one knee and gently press one leg straight. The extended leg will intensify on the stretch. Give it a breath. And then nice and slow, switch sides. One knee bends, one extends, and we pause there. And even it out, and gently cross. Right ankle over left, so you're trying to bring the outer edges of the feet together. The leg ahead, the knee will be pretty bent. Leg behind, more supportive, extending just towards straight. Let the torso relax down. This will hopefully get into the outer hip, outer thigh, or the IT band area. So take your time. When you're ready, uncross and recross. Left ankle over right. See if you can connect the outer edges of the feet. And then gently bow it down. Neck soft, face soft. And as you're ready, start to unwind the feet. Set them again at about hip width and soften into the fold. So weight distributes evenly, legs firm. And we'll slowly walk the feet out, toes out, heels out, toes out, until the feet are about 1.5 legs length. Let's go wide. With that wider stance, take a gentle bow and see if you can feel the difference as the stretch spreads towards inner thighs. There's a gentle twist if you bring your right hand to the floor between feet. Pull the heart forward and then extend the left arm out and up. See if you can reach straight up to the sky. Nice and slow switch. Left hand comes down. Right arm extending up. Think 12 o'clock. So you wind up the rib cage. Open the chest. And then arm can come down. Let the torso bow. So we start to really hinge off the hips. Now the transition from here, you can soften the knees. So turn the left toes out, walk the hands around either side of the left foot, and roll the right heel up. So you start to sink into a lunge ever so gently, powering up through the back leg as the front knee bends deep. Now you can stay here or start to draw your heart forward. You could float the arms to your sides, palms face in. think about drawing the heart forward as you push the edge of the back heel back. On the inhale, arms up a little higher. Exhale, the hands come down. Walk all the way over and around to the other side of that lunge. So fingertips on the floor, either side of the right foot, and the left heel rolls up. Make any adjustments with the footing so you can begin to sink the hips down and forward. Pull the chest forward. If you're up for it, arms to your sides, palms face in. Can you keep your neck long on all sides? Just the arms a little higher, and then hands are coming down. Step back into downward facing dog and gently pedal out through the heels. Now leaning back, heels heavy, feel your breath. And gently lower down into cat or all fours. Making sure the palms are under the shoulders. Let your right leg extend out behind you. Gently extend it open or slice it open to the right, and then knee to the elbow, knee to the belly, and the leg extends out. So do that again. You slice the leg to the side, bend the knee to the elbow, to the tummy, and extend. And then you could sort of circle it so the leg waves out to the side, knee bends in, and extends out. Maybe 2 more rounds. Just waking up that hip. And then you'll bring the knee down and try the same thing on the other side. So extending left leg out behind, slice the leg open, bend the knee to the same side elbow to your belly button and extend out. So slicing, knee comes in, into center, extend out. And then start to circle it. So you open the leg to the side, circle the knee in towards you, extend out. 1, maybe 2 more. And then kneel, come back down into cat. Go ahead and flip the palms to face up, middle fingers point to each other here. You could take a little bit of weight back, so shoulders back off, and then the hands will squeeze into fists, and you could gently rock the weight a little ways side to side. So if this is too intense, just do one hand at a time, that works too. Shake out the wrists, go back to normal cat, palms face down, and then back up into downward facing dog. And slowly extend the left leg out and up, so down dog and split. You can lift your right heel, keep leaning back. Give it a deep breath in, and on the exhale, thread through for pigeon. As the right knee comes down, inch it back. When you start to feel a stretch, center the hips, and let the torso take a bow. So we're going to start up on the forearms. Let the head relax down gently. Notice how this feels for the left hip, making any adjustments along the way. You can stay here or add a gentle wind up or twist. For the twist, you're going to prop up onto the left forearm and then lift the elbow to thread the right arm under the left, come all the way down onto your right shoulder and your right cheek. As you land, you could extend the left arm out ahead just by crawling the fingertips forward, and then give that a couple of breaths. The rotation here through the torso actually helps the hips sink forward and down into the stretch. Now the hands will walk you in. Tuck the back toes, take a big step back into downward dog, shake out the legs or pedal your heels. And then let's let the right leg extend out and up, down dog split. You could lift the left heel, keep leaning back, and then gently thread it through for pigeon on the right leg. So inching the left knee back until you start to feel a stretch. And a nice slow bow just to the forearms for now, and let your head relax down. Let's see if we can take the breath all the way down into the belly. And then stay here or start to wind up your twist. So you'll support on the right forearm. And then nice and slow, lift the right elbow just so you can thread the left arm underneath, palm face up, and relax down onto left shoulder, left cheek, and then right arm extends out ahead. Just crawl the fingertips forward, and you'll feel the stretch there. Wait until you finish off the next breath. Let the hands walk you in so you're supported to make your way all the way back up and through downward dog. Shake out the legs or pedal the heels. Neck is soft. We'll just walk the feet towards the middle of the mat. Hands walk back to meet them there in a forward fold. Let your torso take a bow. So of course you can pedal out the knees again if you like. Weight even between the heels and the balls of the feet. Let the arms relax, shoulders heavy. And as abdominal muscles contract, begin to roll yourself up, moving one vertebra at a time to create a very tall Tadasana or mountain pose. So as head reaches center, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Draw the tailbone in gently as legs extend. Roll out your head and your neck, ear to shoulder. Hands ahead of your heart. So Surya Namaskar, half sun salutation. On the inhale, let the arms stretch out and up. On exhale, soften knees, swan dive forward and down. With inhale, lift up halfway, so you pull your heart forward. Exhale, take a bow, let your head relax down again. Inhaling, sweep your arms out, coming all the way up. Palms will meet up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms out and up. Lift and open your sides. Exhaling, fold forward and down. Halfway up on that inhale, so you're getting longer. Exhale all that length back down. Empty your lungs. Then inhaling, sweep the arms out, coming all the way back up. Exhaling, hands to your heart center. And one more time. Inhale, stretching up. Feel that length. Exhale and fold. On the inhale, lift up halfway, long spine. On the exhale, take your bow, let your head relax down, and then gently walk it. Hands towards top of the mat, feet step back, and you're back in downward dog. Pedal the heels, roll out the head and the neck, anytime. We're coming down into cat, and as you're centering off from here, bring the forearms to the floor, interlace your fingers. Now we want to make sure the elbows don't splay apart, and as the toes tuck, legs extend, so it's down dog from forearms. Now you can enjoy a deeper stretch by leaning the heart back. You could step the feet forward an inch, sink those heels back and down. Keep breathing. If you're up for it, step the feet forward another inch and press the backs of the knees open. Now keep leaning back from the center of the tummy, center of the chest. And then step all the way back to plank on elbows and pause here. If this is too much, knees are on the floor. Otherwise, legs fully extend. We want to pause, feel the center of the body stabilizing. Tail in, tummy in, and then gently lay it down. Coming all the way down to take a break, palm on top of palm. As the head relaxes down, bend your legs and let them rock and roll side to side. Can you breathe all the way down towards the pit of your belly? As the feet float down, give it one more breath. And then we'll slide palms under shoulders. Press up into cat. Now curling up, tail in, shin in. So you go for the angry cat or the arch. And then gently rock your weight forwards and backwards and see how this feels for you. So you could keep that rocking motion going from there. Or spine to neutral, squeeze right hip to right shoulder, go through the arch, then left hip to left shoulder, and just gently wind up the rib cage. Roll it around through the center, squeeze one side to stretch the other side, really whatever feels good for you. The spine comes to neutral, tuck the toes, bring it up for downward dog, lean all the way back. And then again, feet step to the middle of the mat, hands walk back to meet them, forward fold, take your bow. Now, a variation is to let your hands walk up to the lower back and interlace your fingers. Now you could reach the arms up and overhead, or just let the hands stay at the low back, but soft knees, contract tummy, and roll yourself up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. When head reaches center, we're going to leave the hands behind. So legs extend, tail draws in. Now if interlacing is too much, and I understand, you can grab your hips and point the elbows back. Otherwise, interlace, hold on tight, and then step the right foot ahead of the left. As knees soften, find a focal point and slowly tip the torso forward as you're extending the left leg out behind you. Now leveling the hips, flex the foot in the air. Push the heel back as you draw your chest bone forward. Notice your breath. I'm going to slowly switch. You rock it back up. Standing tall, hands stay where they are. Find your focal point. And then left foot ahead of the right, knees soft, tip forward, and extend that right leg out behind you. So your chest is open, the hips are level, the leg in the air fully extends, eyes steady on that point, and then you rock all the way back up. And then both feet are on the floor, unwind, so you can release the hands, roll out through the shoulders, and then turn on your mat. We're going sideways to step the feet out 1.5 legs length again. Turn the right toes out 90 degrees and the left toes in 45 degrees. As the right knee begins to bend, take a good look at your legs. So right knee bending, but stacking directly over the ankle. We're going to lean over, so right elbow to the right thigh towards the knee. And then as left hand finds the left hip, just roll the tummy chest open. Try extending the left arm straight up, or maybe a few degrees overhead to diagonal, turning palm to face down, and find your side angle. Now, as much as the right knee bends deep, the back leg fully extends. Variation is to let the top arm wrap around the back, palm face up at the sacrum. Just for the last breath or two, gentle rotation of the head to look up. So crown forward, heart forward, and then slow release, tipping up, legs extend. Undo the arms and reverse your feet. So left toes out, right toes in. Left knee bending, take a good look at your legs. So you've got your foundation or your support. And as legs are set, lean on over, left elbow, or forearm I should say, to the left thigh. And then right hand to right hip as you're leaning over. Roll the rib cage open to the side. Take that right arm up, and then maybe overhead to diagonal, and breathe. So first few breaths, we're opening up the side waist, breathing into that lengthened space. Legs strong. If you'd like that variation again, you can take the top arm and wrap it around your back, palm face up at sacrum. And feel the difference with that rotation. Looking up, face is soft. As head comes to center, tummy contracts, and you rock all the way back up. Undoing that lunge, so legs extend, point all the toes forward, and then just take a nice slow bow forward and down, hinging off the hips. Any discomfort through ankles or knees, just bend into the knees slightly. Now the left hand is going to walk over and grab the outer edge of the right ankle or calf. You're already twisting, so you can be here, or you take the right arm up towards the sky. So again, think 12 o'clock here. See if you can shift the hips back into the center line. They're going to waver on you a little. And then to go deeper, bend into the left knee ever so gently. Nice and slow, unwind. As hands come down, right hand's going to walk over to grab the outer edge of the left ankle or calf. Left arm extending up, 12 o'clock. Now pull your heart forward, recenter the hips, and then if you like, bend into that right knee slightly. Give it a full breath, whole body awareness. I know there's a lot going on. And then nice and slow, unwind, legs extend, torso bows down on the center line. Turning right toes out, walk it around through a lunge just to stand at the top of the mat, feet at hip width. And I'm just going to give myself a bit of space so you could step back a bit if you need. Toe crusher, tuck the toes, come through cat to sit back, buttocks to heels. Now you want to sit tall. The adjustment here is to either inch the knees backwards or forwards. Of course, if it's too much, I understand. You could lean forward, take some weight into the hands, so more towards cat. And as we just sit tall, give it a moment or two. And I think that's enough. Ease off slowly. Unwind the feet to come down to sit. And after that twist from standing, let's wrap some strength around the waist. Grab the knees, so you're going to curl back, heavy into hands, pull shoulder blades apart, and then as abdominal muscles contract, interlace the fingers like two hooks, take a gentle twist to your left. You can look back over your left shoulder, but the left hand tugs the right, so you twist pretty deep as you're still leaning back, and then through the center line, twist to the right, look back over the right shoulder, anchor through the feet, twist, 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 and then back into center. Arms extend out ahead. Do a nice slow roll down, head last to land. And as it does, give yourself a moment here, walking the feet in. Now the heels are pretty close to your butt. You're going to lift your hips and just shift them over to the right side of the mat and put them down again. And then the knees tip over and down to the left. This is a quad release or prep for spinal lift. Just give it a moment, knees away from you and down. And as the knees tip up, feet flat, recenter the hips, heels towards the sitting bones. Lift your hips up, shift them over to the left side of the mat, and then tip the knees over and down to the right. Now knees heavy, they point away from you and down towards the floor. Take a moment. We're just making sure there aren't any little kinks through the quads or the hip flexors. And the knees come back up, hips to the center, heels under the knees, and arms down at your sides. Contracting the buttocks, start to lift your pelvis up, peel your back up off the floor, crawl the shoulder blades underneath you, and flip the palms to face up. Now breathe down into your tummy. Smooth it out. Long inhales, long exhales. If you'd like variation, lift your heels, walk the feet in towards you, just an inch or two. And that might give you a bit more lift off, weight rocking back towards the shoulders. And keep the pelvis up, heels come down. Use your toes just to inchworm your feet back into their original position. Give the hips one more gentle lift. And walk the shoulders out. Resist with the buttocks. Bring it down vertebra by vertebra. Lower back will come down before the buttocks do. Just watch the knees don't splay apart. And when the buttocks touch down, give it a breath. And we'll keep the center of the body soft. Cross your right leg all the way over your left, so knee over knee. Let the arms extend out one line with shoulders, and the knees tip over and down to the left. Head takes a gentle turn to the right. Now cross-legged twist, legs heavy, shoulders heavy. Can you feel your breath? And when you're ready to switch, contract the tummy first just to help. Knees to center, recenter the hips, and then cross the left leg all the way over the right, knee over knee. And on exhale, tip the knees over and down to the right as head takes a gentle turn to the left. Long inhales, long exhales. When you're ready, knees come back up to center and uncross. Head to center, so you'll interlace your fingers, slide the hands around the base of the skull or back of the head. You're going to lift your head up, chin towards the chest. Maybe give your head a little roll around just to unwind. And then from the center, knees come in, flex your feet, and extend your legs straight up. Now you could stay here or start to open the legs out into a V, a little bit or a lot. Press out through the heels. Just slowly bring the right leg towards you and the left leg away so it hovers an inch or two off the floor. And then circle the legs out to a V and take that in the other direction. So you're basically going through a V split to what I call a scissor split. Fluid motion. Still lifting the head up, couple more rounds. Keep breathing. And as you press out through the heels, see if you can feel all the different sensations through the hips, through the core. Let's see if we can keep the lower back on the floor. Now meet me in the V, press out through the heels. And if you're up for it, before we release, keep the chin towards the chest, undo the grip and reach arms, hands forward. And then arms straight up, legs come together. See if you can touch your tippy toes, but keep the lower back on the floor. And then bend your legs, hug your knees, and let your head relax down. Then feet will come down. Legs extend out, feet, knees fall away. Hands to lower abdomen. Give your head a couple of rolls from side to side. Face is soft. Jaws relaxed. As head settles in the center, let the arms come out to the sides. Palms face up, about 45 degrees from the hips. Start to send your breath deep down into your belly. You want to fill up your tummy like a balloon. And then exhale, let everything soften. Tummy, chest, shoulders, arms, legs, head heavy. Again, big breath into the belly. Fill her up. And then exhale, let everything soften. 2 more just like that. Big inhale. Exhale and soften. Last one. Let the breath flow easily and naturally. And when you're ready, legs bend, feet flat on the floor, hands to tummy. Just ease your way awake again. Take your time. Namaste.